Hi. We've talked about LinkedIn a lot
Right.
on our channels, how to set up a page, how to maximize your page.
Well, it's a lot to keep up with
It is.
LinkedIn because
Because it's
LinkedIn's
changing
always changing
all the time.
right?
Yeah. And most of the time for the better.
Yes.
Sometimes it's just making it more difficult for us to find things. But I
Right.
think overall they're doing a good job. But today we're going to talk about specifically how to use your page to maximize it.
Right. And you have like a hierarchy, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That you really explain
Yes.
to our students. And I
Yes.
think that'd be really valuable for our
Sure.
audience to hear.
So what Kelley's referencing is like a hierarchy of posting, because being active on the platform really refers to not just connecting,
Yes,
but more importantly, posting so that you are coming up on the feed of those with whom you're connected.
right. And posting is like there is a whole continuum,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Posting or this hierarchy.
Exactly. So generally what we say, and this is like a really easy goal, this would be like a minimum goal, to post one thing a week.
One
To be
thing.
active once a week.
Yes.
So like
And active once a week. Let's explain
Yes.
what active means.
Yes, active means posting something, like putting something down.
Yep.
So the lowest level, easiest thing you could do is what? Like something, right?
something.
That takes no effort. We don't really think you should ever do that.
Right. However, the instances where we do recommend that is if you are somebody who really has been social media adverse and you are not used to using a platform like this, it feels really uncomfortable for you. So if you just start by feeding the algorithm that says, oh, hey, Susan Davey's a person. Yes.
Yeah.
So if you just use that liking to dip your toe in the pond of the social media world, but this platform is a professional platform, and it is something that you should be using, and so you want to move yourself up our hierarchy.
Exactly.
Okay, so where do we want to go?
So if you're okay with liking something, then the next level would be to comment. And the comment could just be, I like that Kelley Biskupiak got promoted, and then I just say, congratulations, Kelley. ABC company is so lucky to get you, right? It really isn't revealing a lot. I'm not oversharing. However, the caveat there is you want to tag Kelley Biskupiak.
So at Kelley.
As soon as you type in the at sign and her name, it'll pop up. And then at the name of the company where she's going, right? That would be kind of like the second level plus a little bit.
In our hierarchy.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Where do we go from there?
So the third is Kelley puts a great post out. She puts a picture of herself graduating from grad school, or she puts a note out about an event she's speaking at. And I share that. So I go under her post and I click on repost. And now it's showing up as something that I'm putting out.
Right. And you have two options here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So option one is to just reshare.
Just repost it. Yeah.
Just put out there. Option two,
which would be the next like half step up, is again to put a comment. I'm so proud of my friend or my business partner at Kelley Biskupiak for speaking at this event, highlighting both the event and her name. Very low hanging fruit. This is not a big a commitment. You could go deeper and write something a little bit more about it.
Right.
I've attended this conference before. This conference offers great information on X, Y, and Z. Maybe you want to visit me. Yes. Yeah. This topic's coming up. And hey, heads up, I'll be speaking at this conference next month.
Yep.
You can decide how deep you want to go on that comment that precedes that share of her post. Yeah. But ideally just a little something.
But remembering that you're tagging, you are making sure that you're highlighting those other things, because again, the algorithm likes that.
Right.
And it's going to make you a person.
And so then when people who follow Kelley and me go on to their LinkedIn and they get notifications, that will be a notification. Kelley Biskupiak posted this. Susan Rietano Davey commented on this.
Yes.
And we've taught this, but we've learned from our students that when you continuously do this on a regular basis, people start saying, I keep seeing this person. It happens to me all the time. I keep getting this person. I forget her name, but I see her all the time. And now I'm starting to look a little more carefully. Why does she keep showing up in my feed? Okay.
And it also helps you grow that number, that base number that you want to get to. You want to get to about 500. Above 500 is even better. But that's what you're pushing yourself
people will connect with you when they see you.
Exactly.
When they see that you're active.
Well, and LinkedIn really likes
that's exactly right.
Threshold. Okay. What else?
Post an article.
Oh, okay.
So now
this is big.
I'm not taking what Kelley wrote. I find an article in the Wall Street Journal that is relevant to my area of expertise or my areas of interest.
Yep.
And so I provide a link to that article. Again, I'm not writing anything.
Right.
When you provide the live link, LinkedIn will automatically show up as some type of image from that, whatever the digital image is of that article. So it looks nice.
Yeah.
But again, you want to take that next half step and write. And always when you're sharing an article, you want to write an introduction.
Absolutely.
Why are you sharing this article? What value does it have? What did you glean from that article? What can others glean from it?
You know, this brings up a good point because one of our students today she's looking to go back into HR. Yeah. And she said, I really enjoy reading business articles. Yes. I really enjoy doing that. And so this shouldn't be something that you're doing in like a robotic way. It really should be, I feel compelled. Like I read this article
and it changed me.
Yes, it changed me, or it opened my eyes to something that's happening, or I have an opinion about this in some way, shape, or form. But it's something that will feel more organic and authentic to you if you really mean it. If you really are and if you invested in whatever it is that you're
sharing. And if you really have knowledge of the topic.
Right. Yep. Okay. So then the top of the hierarchy. Top of the totem pole
is to write a LinkedIn article.
Right.
Now, some caveats here. If you are not a writer, don't become a writer to write a LinkedIn article. This would be for those of you who do have a command of the language and can write well.
Right.
The threshold is not high. I've never had an article. I don't even know how much they edit them. I mean, everything I've ever written was posted immediately. But it should be something very original. So if you're going to write an article, it shouldn't just be a compilation of other people's ideas. It should be your organic material.
Right.
And you might get to the point that you do one article a year, and that's great.
Yep.
And you may do no articles, and that's fine too, because you can maximize your presence on LinkedIn and maximize the impact of your page by doing those first 4 levels and kind of hovering in 2 to 4.
Right. Well, and the value of doing something like sharing a written article is it's giving an illustration of your work, your communication skills. And so you want to highlight yourself and show off in the best way. So really making a conscious decision to do that. It's not something that you're just going to write and post up there. You want to have somebody that you trust take a look at it, edit it, give you some feedback. And take it really seriously.
Yeah.
And your voice is an important voice. And so if you have something to share and that's something that you want to push the hierarchy of the algorithm with, go for it.
For sure. Yeah. And just know this, that you could have the most beautiful LinkedIn page that you've spent hours preparing, editing, polishing. If you really want people to see it, you have to be active on the platform. Absolutely. To drive those people, not the people you already know, but the others to find you by seeing your content, your great content.
Yes. So there you have it, how to maximize your LinkedIn page. If you like what you heard today, or if you'd like to learn more about us, you can visit us at www.preparetolaunchu.com. Thanks for listening.